Hey, what up, is Don, huh?
Sammy Lee here.
Soul Brothers, back up in it. Gonna do a versus video real quick. We're gonna do the KD10 versus the Harden Volume 2.
Yes, and I don't have the KD10s. Well, I never got them. But this boy tested it, but we're filming at my place.
And I don't bring all my shoes here.
Well,
what I
obviously
look like.
he doesn't. So, but I have my shoes here, but I don't have them. So, anyways, but I have the Harden 2s obviously right here, and my other pair is right here.
Yeah.
If you guys were wondering about that. But, so this will be Donnie Boy's versus the video. So, starting out with the traction.
The traction, that's gonna be a win for the Harden Volume 2. The KD10 is not bad, but it's just not as good as the 2s.
Picks up a lot of dust.
It picks up quite a bit of dust. The bite never is like really insane, nor is it super durable. It's a pretty soft rubber, and the Hardens, you know, they beat it pretty much in every category.
Yes.
Hardens have real good traction. My pair actually took a while to break in, but once I did, they're really good. So that's a win for the Harden Volume 2. Moving on to cushion. This is kind of crazy.
Into this.
In the Hardens, you got full length boost, a big boy boost, thick boost, and it's nice. You can feel it more than the Volume 1s. You know, it's kind of chunky. You feel a nice squish, compression in the heel, thins out in the forefoot, and then the KD10s are like a wild full length zoom setup, real bouncy. I love it.
Really? But, I mean, so what do you like better though?
Well, to be a day-to-day use, I would go Harden 2.
Right? I mean, like Zoom, like as crazy as that is, just I don't like using it every day.
No, I mean you definitely feel like you lose a little bit of response.
Exactly.
And you don't feel as light on your feet. So you know, I would go with the Hardens because the impact protection is still there in the Hardens. Yeah. You know.
And you feel lower to the ground, like court feels better, right?
Yeah.
So Harden 2 for the win.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is just preference. Feel like that zoom.
Yeah. But if you want like a lot of cushion, a lot of impact protection, where you're gonna be sinking in the cushion and it's like real easy on your legs, the KD10 is a little bit better.
Exactly.
But
moving on to the materials.
Yeah, materials. KD10 is really nice. It's fly knit, a real nice fly knit. You know, pretty minimal feeling, which is nice. The Hardens have quite a bit going on. You know, I don't even know where to start. This is what? Forged fiber. And it's super strong, pretty thin, but then they do a lot of like overlaying. You have this big synthetic piece in like the ankle area and this kind of neoprene inner material. You know, it's super nice, but I you know, just as far as straight materials, I would go KD10. They just feel a little nicer and premium, more premium. Now there is a downside to that, which we'll talk about in a minute. But just raw materials, I mean, I like the fly knit a little better.
Of course. Moving on to the fit.
Fit.
Probably Harden, right? You said the Hardens are very good.
Hardens are real nice fit. You're going to want to go down to your Adidas size, whatever that is.
But still a little long after that.
Still a little long. Yeah. KDs, you can go down half a size as well. They run a little long and narrow. They're both narrow. But the Hardens do fit my foot a little bit better. Just a really nice fit. Support, that's going to go to the Hardens. You know, you lose some support with having that soft of a fly knit in the KD10. So the support in the Hardens is outstanding. Definitely better than the KD10.
Also, like you're lower to the ground.
Yeah.
It's probably like wider also. The Hardens are very wide.
Very wide.
So, yeah.
And you somehow feel a little bit less unstable. I mean, the zoom is pretty soft, you know?
Yeah.
It almost could feel unstable at times. You know what I mean? So, moving on to lockdown, tie it up.
Both good?
Yeah, they're both good.
But you said there were lateral containment issues in...
Yeah, there is that.
Right?
That's more support, but I guess that's still lockdown.
They're both...
You know, hand in hand.
Yeah. Moving on to weight. We don't have the shoes, but obviously the Harden 2s are going to be heavier, right?
Yeah, they're pretty heavy.
What feels more responsive, though? The Hardens, right?
Yeah, I feel way more responsive in the Hardens.
Right, because the traction is better.
Even though it's heavier.
Cushion, yeah.
I mean, you got to have good traction if you want to feel response, you know?
And not too soft of a cushion,
yeah.
You know? Moving on to durability. Hardens.
Hardens, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about their zoom units popping. It's never happened to me, but A lot of people have said that.
And also, yours came off a little bit, right? Yours was fraying off.
Oh yeah. The outsole was fraying off.
And then I saw some people with the snapped eyelet from the KD10. The Hardens will have no problems about that. So
yeah.
So durability for the Hardens. Moving on to ventilaciones.
Ventilation, I'm gonna call it a tie.
Tie?
Yeah, I kind of want to say it's about a tie.
Okay.
Aesthetics, I'm gonna go KD10. I like the KD10 a lot. I even like to rock it casually.
I'm gonna go Hardens.
Okay, good casual shoes. Both good casual shoes actually.
Moving on to just wrapping things up. Price wise, the KD10s are $150, and the Hardens are $140, and the ones with black boost are $150. So basically the same exact price. What do you like better?
The Hardens.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Hardens definitely win in most of the categories, and
I mean,
that
like,
just tells you how good the Hardens are because I do like the KD10s a lot.
I mean, for me, I would say the traction, like as you were saying, obviously it's not as good, which is a huge thing for us.
Yeah.
Cushion, if you like the zoom, go with the KD10 obviously, but we don't like full length zoom when it's like super crazy like that. And
there's days I like that, but most of the days I'd rather just have something more responsive.
Exactly.
Right.
And then of course you had the lateral containment issues and stuff like that. So those were the main flaws in the KD10. Hopefully in the KD11 those are fixed, because those are also problems in the KD9 and the 9 Elite. But anyways, hope we helped you guys out with the versus video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Later. Peace.